very quick update, which is I'm surviving this extremely weird, possibly traumatic situation. Like, I still can't believe I set up my life to end up like this. What I've been doing is working a lot, and I'm not working at home, obviously. Um, well, obviously to me. I actually haven't updated my address. I shouldn't admit that, I guess. But I haven't, like, if I have any mail, it's going back to my old place, which doesn't really matter because it's not going to be rented out. It's going to be renovated. I can just, like, stop by every once in a while and see if there's anything in the box. I don't really get mail anyway. But yeah, that's my coping strategy. Like, today I did just shy of 12 hours of work. It is a holiday, the 4th of July. And I worked all day, and I think that's my coping technique. I really miss the cats. I think in all the videos I've ever made about this is what you can do, I mean, I've brought it up again and again, but I don't think I quite even grasped myself the impact of having a pet was. To be able to take care of it, to actually pet it, to, I don't want to sound completely nuts, but I used to talk to my cats like, not like I'm going to sit down and have a conversation, more like I acknowledge them. Like, and this sounds kind of crazy. It sounds like a cat lady, but I mean, I would be like, okay, a cat walked in the room, and I'd say, hello, whatever the name is. I mean, you saw from the videos. I would name them repeatedly. My cats used to get angry if I called them by the wrong name. So I would talk to them a bit. They would hang out with me. I was always wondering why they wanted to hang out with me, why they'd want to have anything to do with me. Well, now I have nothing that wants to have anything to do with me. Maybe, who knows? Maybe there are people out there that want to have something to do with me. I'm really surprised by the impact. I mean, this place I'm living in is not ideal to the extreme. I talked to somebody who lived in the area, and I described the house. I was like, this is where I'm at. Legitimately horrified and scared for me to hear that I was living here. So I guess the people that own this place are, they have a reputation. Whatever. As you've known, I've always had a suicidal streak, so maybe that's part of the reason why I don't care. So, I've basically been using work as a way to avoid the housemates, the landlord, etc. I have no idea how to find another place because, again, where I live is more expensive and harder to get a place than in Manhattan. It's cheaper than Australia, which is outrageously expensive. I mean, it's cheaper. It's cheaper in Australia. It's really hard for me to think about this because I spent 2 months in a panic going, I've got to find a place to go and packing and everything else. I mean, the good news is because most of my stuff is in storage, I mean, I could leave here in an hour if I could leave here. But convincing someone to let me move in is the issue. And in this area, because there's been so many places that had people saying, oh, due to COVID, I'm not going to work and I'm not going to pay. I mean, these are the people, they're going to be evicted soon because they have to pay everything back. And if they haven't been saving their money, then they're going to be up the creek. They're going to be evicted, and then once you're evicted, you can't find another place. So soon it's going to flip, and there'll be a ton of places to live in and not a lot of people to rent. If I can just wait. But right now the problem is every place that opens up, there's more than 50 applicants for. So, not ideal. I spent 2 months in a panic trying to find a place. Found this place. It is a disaster. But it was very stressful looking for a place, and now I have to find another place. So I really want to. I mean, this is not a good situation for me. For somebody, okay, that's a lie. This place is like illegal in every way of looking at it. Nobody would want to be here. As a matter of fact, I was warned when I originally applied. It was like, well, there's a ton of people that are interested. And then they disappear because, well, my landlord had no idea. But, a basement infested with bugs, with no electricity access at all. And that alone is pretty rough. Then you deal with this monitoring that my landlord is doing is like, oh my God, it's better than being completely homeless. And that's about all I can say about it. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I'll be doing for quite some time, is working as much as possible. So I don't have to be here and putting out inquiries to see if somebody actually wants to rent me a place. It might be time to move out of the state. But I'm still alive, actually. Knowing what I'm going through, not even joking. My boss texted me well, it would have been after the second night that I stayed here. The first night was done, I moved in. The second, and the next day was when this all exploded. So it would have been the morning after that. So less than 48 hours after I moved in, I got a text from my boss saying, did you get murdered? So it's probably not a good idea to move in here, but then again, I don't have options, which is annoying. This is one of the problems when you're avoidant. Can't ask for help, don't have social contacts to ask anyway. Sorry, this is a bummer, but then again, every video I ever put up is a bummer. I'm alive, I guess that's the not bummer thing about it. But yeah, it still sucks. Somehow the only thing going good in my life is work. That's like the saddest thing. Saddest thing I ever heard. I mean, come on, work is supposed to be terrible. It is terrible. It's a lot of hours, but again, I mean, how's that for a positive? I get to not be home. That is the best thing about my job. That's how rough it is. But anyway, I'm still okay. Working on trying to get a better situation happening. I'll keep you updated. Bye bye.